what will be the levers that the mobile industry can offer to better other channels. I think one of the things, to your point about the size of the mobile advertising market, I think part of the job of each one of the panel members here, at least those that are actually working in the space and are on the ground interacting with agencies and advertisers, there's a great deal of evangelism that has to happen right now. And one of the things that people don't readily understand about mobile advertising is that the ROI they can see on campaigns that they run traditionally on, let's say, online or even offline, for example, can prove out quite well. Not only the ROIs with respect to things like lead generation or brand recall, but even click-through rates. So that first step in the funnel actually is an order of magnitude higher on mobile than it is on the PC. So I think user engagement is one of the things that, to the surprise of a lot of people, mobile can offer better or comparably to other advertising channels.
I just asked the question straight. I think the mobile device as such for last couple of years has been helping a lot of brands to create some kind of response to their marketing communication in the print and the outdoor media. We've seen imminent number of examples wherein we see a holding there and people ask for two more SMS something to 56767 or some 5xxxx to understand, just to entice some response, and that's where they capture data and try doing some engagement. But if we're going further, we have to actually create a two-way engagement channel on the mobile base wherein people, actually the customers and the brand interact with each other. And it cannot happen just on the SMS wherein the user is just providing some information, expecting something to hear back. It becomes asynchronous. If you leverage certain technology on the mobile device in terms of WAP or in terms of Bluetooth, whatever, you can actually create a lot of engaging components on the mobile piece, which actually can be stored on the mobile piece and interact on daily pieces, which actually can create far enhanced brand engagement with the audiences than a pure pay SMS flag. Going to the second thing, which actually says what it will take to create this from a Gen Y complement to self-sufficient pervasive channel. It's probably to deal with creating engaging content or making content available on the mobile devices itself. Right now we see a lot of content on the mobile piece revolves around wallpapers, ringtones, Bollywood content, cricket. It may not entice a housewife or may not entice a business professional. We have to create compelling offerings on the mobile piece where people actually use this for a lot of data services, which will actually create a lot of inventory availability, a lot of opportunities to advertise for the brands on the mobile devices.
So to start with, I guess the first big thing about this, as you just indicated, was the scale. Except for, as of now, I guess, to some extent, say TV, which I hope will get eclipsed right straight in terms of scale in the next 1.5 years or basically 2 years. In terms of scale, I don't think you'll have anything else which will be able to reach out, really speaking, to specific consumers. The next thing which I think will surely help this basic medium to grow is the amount of targeting that you can do. If you want to speak with a specific profile, you'll be able to speak with a specific profile. Which is why the expectation that almost every, to start with advertising strokes marketing guy has from this is far, far higher than the expectation that they have of the net. The net is great, the net has extremely good content, the net has rich content, but net ultimately will not be able to get the scale and will not be able to get the basics and targeting that we are speaking about. Simply because, let's start with operators. An operator knows exactly what you do, when you speak, who you speak with. Short of saying the basic content of your speech, he knows everything about you, which means he'll be able to speak with you if you opted into a specific advertising service, exactly when you require something and stuff that's completely relevant to you. The third thing, which to start with is a huge big point for the specific Specifically, the instrument is that I will be able to track responses, I will be able to fulfill requests, right, as and when I advertise. If you have an advertiser over here, you will be able to immediately respond to it, and the basic advertiser will be able to have a straight to start with a specific M coupon. Straight basically handed over to you over here. Plus, unlike when we speak about print or we speak about basic say TV, where it is only basic audiovisual or only print in which you read out, here you'll be able to get everything. You can have advertising on voice, you can have advertising on text, you can have advertising on web, and integrate them all and say that yes, I've got such and such basic results from this device, which I don't think any other special medium will be able to do.
Karthik, if you don't mind, I'll just put the question a bit differently. We see projections 3 years from now that it's going to be a $20 billion industry, hopefully to be larger than that, but it's still 5% of advertising when you aggregate it over all other avenues. So where do you see this? Do you see this headed larger than that? Do you have any vision of how this is going to happen, or will it happen?
Sure. I think we covered quite a bit of points on that. I think I'll just talk about one specific example, and that'll actually lead into your answer to your question as well. So let's take a tier 2 city here in India, not the metros, not the state capitals, a tier 2 city, which has still sizable population, a lot of merchants, fragmented merchants and whatnot. So if they need to advertise right now for that local market, so think of an entrepreneur or a store that does maybe 5 to 20 crores of business every year. It's still a decent size for that particular tier 2 city. They are profitable, they are a good brand, but they are not big enough to do scale across the country or across the state. So let's say they want to right now advertise. The only, in the TV, the only option they have is either national or state level, and both are expensive for them to do advertising. And the internet penetration is low that they really cannot do advertising at the local. They don't get the reach. So if you really want to be in a tier 2 city and then maybe advertise for your particular district or your city plus your district, right now there are no good rich advertising at a cost-effective level. Either you do print, or you do insert in a paper, or you do billboard, but those are all not good reach. So in that sense, mobile is probably the only answer in India at this point. So which is where the growth is going to be. In US and other cases where you have local reach in many different ways. People have original programming even on a small tier 2 city. They have news channels and things like that. Here we don't. If you go outside of Bangalore, there is no real local channel targeting local content. In rest of Karnataka, same thing in every other state. And internet advertising is also there in Western countries and developed economies. In India, if you want to have local doesn't have to go all the way to one individual, because a lot of times advertisers want reach as well. So even at the local city, second tier district level, there is nothing other than the mobile at this point. Still, there are mechanisms to be done to get this going, but that's where the main opportunity is. So, which is why the growth in mobile advertising probably will be faster here than in developed economy for that reason, because advertisers need to reach out to the people, and there is no real alternative at this point.
Suresh, a question for you.